We start with students of the Ghana School of Law. I'm sure you've heard a lot of noise today. They are demanding a remarking of their recent bar exams. Out of the 474 who sat for the exams, only 91 passed. Now, while the students blame the independent examination body for their predicament, the school is also blaming it on social media distractions, which they say does not allow the students to study. Now, from where you sit, who would you put the blame on for the failure?
Okay, I think there's a problem with the Ghana Legal Council. Students writing exams since last year, I think first semester, second semester, those results were not released until early this year. And you feel how many students? 300 and something. 300 and something. Over 300 and something failed. What kind of body are you? Over 10 months. 2 semesters, when you release the results and you are failing people like that.
The blame shouldn't be on the part of the student. The reason is that other tertiary institutions like colleges or universities, lecturers who handle the students are those who do the marking. So I feel that in the case of law school, the same thing should be done over there. I see no reason why lecturers to teach their students, examine them, and then different body altogether will do the marking.
The failure cannot be placed at the doorstep of the students. Right, because you have professionals, the lecturers are professionals, they have been trained to teach the students, right? So if at the end of the day, an exam is set and they fail, partly you have to blame the lecturers.
I think it is the independent examination body because failing 87% failure is too bad. All the students cannot just listen. So I think something should be done about it. Because what they taught them, if it actually conforms, I don't think all the students will fail at that level. Meaning the question set is either out of scope or within the limit of that. That's why they perform poorly.
All right, so those are some comments from the streets. Let's check out what you've been putting on Facebook. Israel?
Walanyo says, I will not blame the law lecturers because most of the law students are politicians for various political parties. So they're always busy moving from one FM station to another, from TV station to another. So they may not have enough time to learn. Failing is not a crime. They should stop their complaint and go back and do the reset. Francis Carter says, how can you tell Ghanaians that university graduates with LLB degree can be distracted by social media and for that matter they don't study? And Peter says, RIP to all those who thought Sami Jenfi will fail. Who's the Sami Jenfi? Who's Sami Jenfi?
Sami Jenfi, I think the one who thought Sami Jenfi didn't pass and Sami Jenfi passed. So, I mean, people were expecting. He himself cannot believe that he passed, and the one who thought people who are even better than him couldn't pass the exams.
Okay, so Prince Bank says, if I rule the world, big booty would be more important than law school. Where's this one two coming from?
And those are interesting comments from our Facebook platform. But also Ghana is among countries that will soon trade in a single currency in Africa by 2020. The implementation of the eco-currency by the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, according to Ghana's finance minister, will start with countries that meet the criteria come 2020. Are you excited about this, and do you think it will make any difference?
I believe when we come out with one currency, it's going to make, intertrading very, very easy and very, very simple. So I think it's a good thing.
No, I'm not excited because in Ghana we have, I'll not say a lot of illiteracy. We have illiteracy among us, and we have our parents who are not able to manage with the currency we are using now. So if our president comes in with a new currency, it will be difficult for us to cope with the new currency. Really, I should be excited because, Ghana is part of West Africa, and so ordinarily, if we are all going to have a single currency, it should be something I should be excited about. Yeah, so I'll go in for that. It will make a difference because once you have a common currency, it means that, your currency can rub shoulders with the likes of the dollar and then the pounds.
No, I don't think it will make any difference because across the country, if you are using the same currency, it won't help us. Maybe, let's say here in Ghana, some are expensive. In other countries, what you get here is less. In other countries, it won't help.
All right, let's check out your comments on Facebook.
On Facebook, Papa Bekan says, can't wait for now till it comes to pass. We can't tell for now till it comes to pass. We shouldn't forget their politicians and their words must not be taken seriously. Kuleski said, why not Israel? Why not Israel? Anyway, the minister shouldn't play smart. Asset of the nation. Okay. Samuel Amano says, we don't want it, just solve our local problems. Walanyo Akwetia says, for now, I can't predict. Let's just wait and see. Only time will tell. Francis Sampon says, we hope it helps. African politicians can't be trusted any longer. And Kofi Sam says, it's refreshing news. Judicious Odro says, I think it will make transactions easier.
And Yakubu Chamba says, this common currency thing is long overdue. Kwesi Boateng says, it's long overdue. And Mokhtari Amadi says, very. All right. So those are some exciting comments on Facebook. Now, everyone wants their partners. I mean, if you meet someone for the first time, you really don't want him to take you home. But as the time goes on, I mean, it's fun when especially the man takes you home. Even to meet his family, then you think you're that special one. But it gets worrying if he doesn't want to take you home and he wants you to wait till the right time. So I ask, how long do you date someone before taking them into your home?
A year. By then, I think I would have known the person well and see whether she's okay for marriage or stuff.
Like 2 years, because with that range, I'll get to know her better.
Okay, I think by 6 months will be enough to know each other properly. Well, I think before even I will date somebody who is my friend. Because to me, if you are not good enough to be my friend, you can be my spouse. And dating with the reason of knowing each other to become spouse. That's what the reason why I would want to date.
If I really mean what is going on, it shouldn't take a day. If I really mean we are going out, it shouldn't take a day. Because if I love them, that means I want everyone around me to see that person, so I'm not going to hide them. So, because my home is where everybody sees what I do and where I go. So she coming over there will let everybody know that, oh, okay, that's our coach. Okay, she's moving with me. Oh, okay. Yes, so it shouldn't take me long.
All right, so Israel, how long will it take you to take her home?
It depends.
Well, I think it's correct. It depends. Let's check.
Papa Becca says, Asemu, where from this one to? Well, it depends, but I think less than 48. Oh, how? Air Force says, Master, you be correct. Charlie, as you agree, you know, if I pass through the house, so Coolest
so
Kid
you
says,
we
niggas are always ready. No waste of time, no food for a lazy man. Hey. And Sophie Dickey says, the person will come in first as a friend before we start dating. Adomako then replies, Smith, your answer is wrong. Read the question carefully. Francis Anani says, some days, weeks, and few months. Elom says, hey, we'll invite you, crab, before we start dating.
And Isaac Survival says, when you draw near, then I draw nearer. Okay. Mohammed says, as long as the word long, I mean very long, maybe 2 years. And Richard Ajiman, right, it depends on what and who you have at home. And Linda Bell Amma says, if you're not sure, then no house matter, but if genuine dating from day one. And Ebo Batel says it depends because your first date may be your one date may be my 6 months. Agbeko Steven says knowing my house is the beginning of dating. And Clifford says 365 days. Okay. And Papa Abekan when she says, then you are dating her, bro. And Tika Ali says this question is not necessary. You think so? And Bruce says, let's say 24 hours, some less. And Walajo says, oh, I can't tell. Francis will say, Omega says, come and visit me. Boys will chrome. About say no better right 4 years. Oh, what's he trying to
Probably
say?
he's talking about 4 years.
4 years. Danny Rotimi says same day. And David Louis Anderson says 90 days. And says first day no. And Prince Bank says 24 hours. Al Hassan says, when will you visit me? Okay, Israel, he's asking you when you will visit him. And Fahad says, just a day. And Fifi Bonnie comes to write, Abba, I didn't know. Huh? He didn't know, or I don't know what's he trying to say. All right, let's take a